Hello guys, in this video we'll see what is programming and why Python. So basically a program is a set of instructions that tells the computer to perform a specific task. This means I can make my computer to do anything. Yeah, of course there were some limits to do. Everything involves giving instructions. Take an example. When you click on play button on a media player and the music starts playing, there is a program working behind the scene which tells the computer to turn on the music when the play button is clicked. And there are many more applications as the same like that example. And this is why we use programming. And let us see why Python. So basically there are many languages like C, C++, Java, C Shell, Perl, PHP, etc. And among those, Python is one. And why Python? For a simple example, see here this code and this code both will print hello world as an output. But see the complexity in the Java, they have used many lines of code, many parameters and many structures, syntax, etc. And where in Python it is a single line command, print hello world. This is a simple example, and there was pros and cons of course, but this Python makes user friendly and the code will be in the normal English way, so it is easy to learn any programming language. And where can we use Python? So Python can be used in web programming, in Django, Flash for the server-side things, and GUI development, graphical user interface development, and scientific and numeric, software development, system administration, embedded computing, and education. And there are many other for data science, machine learning, AI, etc. And when we start learning programming, the first thing we do is writing hello world program. Let us see how it is done. So in Python we use print hello world. So this print is a built-in function. What does built-in function means? So this is a function which is predefined and can be used directly, like exactly like the butter which your mom uses to prepare a pancake. Yes, it's Amy, right? And see here, see this print hello world. We write whatever we want to print as output in a double quotes and we close the parentheses, and this gives the output hello world. Here you can see. And similarly we have variables in programming. What is a variable? And variable acts as a container to store values. These values can be anything from numbers to text or entire functions. And just like the labels in case of bookshelf, variables are identified by variable names. So here you can see this is this is as a shelf. This is the history and geography, this is the literature, this is the language, natural science, applied science, fine arts and recreation. So whenever you want a language side books, you directly go to the language shelf, you take this and you will use and you will replace it there itself. And the same way variable does in Python. So whenever we need that particular value, we call this variable. Let us see how it is. Open Python shell. So first of all we'll create a variable var equal to 2, var 1 equal to 3. So we want these var and var 1 to be multiplied. So what does we do? Var into var 1. So here we are using this, take this as table. So we are taking this var and var 1 from the shelf. We kept it on table, take it as an example, and we are multiplying both. Let us see. We use it So again, whenever you want, you can retrieve that variable by calling that variable name, and you can use it. And does variable takes only a single digit number, or it will take a decimal point also? You may have that, right? Yes, whatever it is, regardlessly, Python will consider it as a number. So we can write is where 2 is equal to 2.3 also, and you can divide it 2, you'll get 2.3. So regardlessly whether it may be integer or a floating point, it will be considered as a number in Python. And Python views them as a single category numbers. Python automatically identifies the type based on values, and we don't need to specify them manually, which we does in other languages. That's how different types of variables can be created in Python. That's fine. And you're creating variable and you are using them whenever you want. What if you want it in runtime? And there we use input function. So this is the input function. This is also an inbuilt function for Python. Let us see, open our shell and see how we can be used. Where is equal to user equal to import, enter your name, and see, this is, we are assigning the user's input to the variable user, and here input acts as the inbuilt function. Enter. So it is asking your name. Sorry, spelling mistake was there. Mike. And sorry, we'll do it again. User1 equal to import, enter your name. Enter your name as Mike, and now call user1. See, it's Mike. And next we'll see how does Python works. So Python is an interpreter language. It is not a compiler language. So what does it do? So when you're writing a code, like example print hello world, so this hello world is going to the compiler, and these going to change in byte codes, and then these byte codes will convert that into zeros and ones, and then it will give you output. And that is how Python works. Thank you. Happy coding. Please like, share and subscribe.